Physical team in this conference, not let the Ducks front run. That plan worked perfectly in the first game. Throwing, and the first completion is Kuithe TE, by far the leading receiver on this team. Sets up on the left. They run it that direction with Tavian Thomas, and the Ducks swarm him and stop.
They can get a push. You know, they have focused this week on getting penetration, not letting the big Thomas let his momentum get his
big night if they pay too much attention to number 5. You're right. 3rd and 4. Rising tries to get it running. Big play early here. And they fight and push the pile.
Sure, Utah will want to go, but look at the push here. Does a good job getting behind the center.
I don't know.
I don't know.
The nose of the ball.
I don't know where that football
right
is.
50. They spot the nose right at the 50. I don't think he got near
I just don't see he got to the 50 personally. I'm surprised they're taking their time.
And they choose not to buzz it down. And now in a first down throw, a slant is
10. They have 8 guys up close to the box. Second time we've seen this on 1st and 10. They know the offensive coordinator.
Rising looking to throw again on 1st down. Flips it underneath, and the catch is made by Brant Kuithe, who cuts it back. Covey.
They did a good job attacking where the linebackers are in coverage. 33, Basa, who's actually a safety, who is trying to learn how to be a backer this year, sometimes gets lost in cover.
TJ Pledger is the back now on 1st down. Rising, keeping all the way. Can he get the edge? He cannot.
Red zone, by the way, such a big part of the first matchup.
Rising, flips it over the middle, and it's dropped.
Backer blitz here, and one thing that you have to be aware when you bring those blitzes is you've got to cover those.
Not eye the football ends. Now it's 3rd and 12. Play clock winding down. Rising launches a fade to the end zone.
Well, right away, the fact that you don't see Wright turn for the football is what usually is going to get the initial recognition from the official. He never found the football.
Rushing touchdown this season. He's got the football, and he...
Good push here. Watch him just read this. It's designed to go to the right. Does a good job of feeling it, cutting it back to the left behind. Oregon has, after that first drive of the game.
TJ Pledger takes a handoff and a flag.
Holding. Offense number 55. 10 yards from the previous spot. 1st down.
That's Nick Ford. Rising. Escapes pressure.
Over the middle of this defense. This time it's covered. It's a pretty good job by the defense. He steps up, which is a good job of climbing in the
matchup, as well as Covey. 2nd and 7. Thomas. Tough to get to the ground.
Under the ball. And the offensive line growing up. Looked like the right guard moved there just before the snap.
False start. Offense number 78. 5-yard penalty. 3rd
series. Now they need 7 on 3rd down. So Thibodeaux off to the left. Rising stands and delivers and overshoots his man.
You wonder, okay, is he going to have time? Steps back, looks left, trying to move that safety, and then gets a one-on-one matchup.
Micah Bernard, the back in motion as he's looking to the right. Slant again. Catch made by one of the...
You're going to see this area of the Oregon defense attacked by Utah with their tight ends. Over and over and over again. From the first matchup to tonight, and until you take it away, you're going to continue to see Rising throwing to the tight ends and those slot receivers and making those tight ends cover in space.
Okay, had a couple of quality years at St. here. Thomas knocked down. Utah
on offense fits well with Kyle Whittingham and what they do on defense.
2nd and 8. Thomas hit at the line and driven back.
Ball out quick too to the tight ends.
Rising, another quick throw. That one is intercepted. Threw it right into the hands of Noah Sewell, and that's the kind of play.
Defense. Watch Sewell initially look here and then come off and pick up the second route. Watch his eyes. He looks inside, comes off, and then jumps that throw. Really good job. Good. Now they can rely on the defense to come with another stop.
Ducks crowd the line, and Pletcher dodging guys in the backfield picks up a couple.
Agree as well.
Marlene and Gabe, they're going to root for the defense. No matter who's got the ball, they're rooting for defense. Ducks defense trying to get off the field here in 3rd and 4. Micah Bernard is the back. Rising, throws a nice little dart, and it's complete for...
breaking tendencies on early downs.
It's Covey who comes in motion. They fake it to him. Rising has pressure immediately and escapes.
Pressure. Watch Thibodeaux finally making an impact here. He forces him to get out of that pocket. First time we've seen him get a step on one of these offensive linemen. That time it was Bills, the left guard. There he is, ISO. See that speed and quickness, that suddenness. Almost got to Rising. Rising, obviously.
The 110 and 300 hurdles in high school was also a high jumper. Hands off to Thomas, and
he ended up going to junior college. See that play to the right, and he just read that.
3rd down again. They need 3. Rising, keeping it, and again, the day after he's demoted, they still voted him captain.
Yeah.
Not demoted, but he didn't
win the job.
It was a competition where Brewer had about 10,000 yards at Baylor, right?
5-yard penalty.
Whittingham made their loss to BYU, and that seemed to rattle him. Never really recovered from that. Covey on the slant, slips one.
A cushion, which is a mistake to give him this kind of space. Another quick slant. The timing on these throws.
Big club on the hand of Jordan Happel. Thomas, lean.
PAC-12 Scholar Athlete of the Year, 3.86 GPA.
Yeah, he's one guy that Kyle Whittingham would be sorry to see go. Flea flicker. Rising downfield and over the head. Keeper again. Rising, stiff arm. Loses the football, scrambled on the sidelines. He goes.
Plays the first down.
By the way, look who he stiff arms here. You got the tight end pulling around. Watch right there. Look at number 1. That's the big guy. Noah Sewell, 260 pounds that he gives that stiff arm to.
3rd or 4th and short. Looking to throw again and 1st down. Hit as he throws. The ball goes straight up in the air and a diving.
Great job, 91, getting around the center forward. And you're right. I mean, it's a heck of a job of recognizing the offense, just not able to do anything with the football at all tonight.
And they whistle before the snap and a false start against the Utes.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 17. 5-yard penalty. First down.
129 for Utah. Thomas trying to add to that total. Following blocker. 2nd and 11, Rising a slant, and the catch is made by season with the junior from Texas.
Watch how he just again settles in, gets right in between 2 defenders, and just kind of turns. They do such effective.
Now he wants to throw downfield. Seam route diving.
Eyes. He had one high safety. He moves the safety to the middle of the field, and now he's got the seam right there.
Play action, far side, easy.
Again, you're going to let the tight ends, let these big receivers, let them get soft cover.
Football. On 3rd and 3, Thomas cuts it back and spins.
I like to see tight ends involved in the pass game.
And hurling off the left side, just pushing the pile.
Back in the backs, helping push you back.
Thomas makes a cut. Now, if you minute 1 before halftime, Utes have all the timeouts. Rising delivers far side and flying.
But I think he grabbed onto that shoulder as he was working his way around the body.
Keithe was the target on the far side.
Watch what he gives him a little cushion. They've been throwing so many under routes, foot in the ground, breaks on it. Look at the right hand, gets up on that right.
You put 7 hands on the guy, doesn't get a flag in the SEC. Pleasure. Knocked down. 20 offensive plays in the first half. 20. That will never win. Rising, dropped in the back at the 40.
And Daniels has been handling him these one-on-one matchups. Instead of going outside, he fakes outside and comes back underneath. Different level, personally.
Rising on 3rd and long, right down the middle. A seam shot caught and got to the 10. Stands and delivers, an overshot.
They're doing so many different routes. Look at this, trying to stay up with these guys. And then he just settles right there, and it looked like Cam was...
Anyway, 2nd and 10. Rising with pressure, closing in, delivers a strike.
Defense, what I want you to see is what's going on with these linebackers and the communication. You got a back sneaking out of the backfield, Pledger, and the eyes right away. How many underneath routes have they thrown? Underneath, they're worried about it, and if you don't have a safe.
Oregon will get the ball to begin the second half. Rising takes Thomas. Doesn't get too far, lost the ball. There's a scrum for it. Thomas again didn't have a great handle on the
replay, can't get involved in it. So if the officials on the field rule it the offense's ball, that's what it is.
.org/donate. Rising, chucks it downfield, and it's just Pledger's the back. Fake it to him, Rising on the keep. Some tackles, Rising in the secondary, weaving his way all the way down to the foot.
Reading him, he collapses down on Pledger. Good job of pulling it, gets a quick block there by Kuithe, and then he shows you that he runs with some physicality, able to break through some arm tackles and show some speed.
First and goal here now, and Thomas barrels in. Rising, escapes, and again are putting it on Oregon. Here's the big 41-yard run that set it up.
Yep, great read, shows what he can do in the open field. And you know, one thing about Rising is it get a chant going here on Oregon.
They had it going 13 days ago too in Salt Lake, and it's almost
like, to me, that's kind of corner you dream about.
Bernard knifing into the secondary.
Here, watch this. Put him on skates, move him around. Noah Sewell's up there. Oh my gosh, did you see that block?
Covey comes in motion. They hand it off again to Bernard, who tries to bounce it, gets the edge, and is
Holding, offense number 77. 10 yards from the previous spot, first down.
just where they began to where they are now, the Utah. 1-2.
Wisconsin maybe, but no, this has been impressive.
Covey makes the catch and is knocked down. Fourth quarter begins with the Utes threatening again. Bernard knocked down behind the line.
Yourself on this team, that's what they talk about, is being a team that.
They also hung tough in Columbus, and they kept Ohio State on 3 possessions in the fourth quarter when they were trying to come back in the game. That's,
you know,
Bernard.
Chris, you and I've called a lot of games together.
Off the loss, Bernard in motion. Rising took a look, dodged the tackle. They still can't get him to the ground.
How dominant they have been, how well coached they are. It's a good football team.
Pledger picks his way, and they'll
be the Hawkeyes in Utah.
Thomas again patiently picks his way, lowers his shoulder, and just.
Boy, this is a good run and representative of the way this night has gone. Nice job of waiting. Did you see Kuithe coming around on that counter, on that block?
It ends in the ball game again. 3 of them for the Utes on first and goal. Play clock is winding down. And Rising feeds it to him. That was easy.
The MVP. But if you've really watched this game and how he plays in this offense.
Thomas again spins back. Talked a lot about
emerge from his football teams. That's why he's been here 17 years as a head coach.
This is Bernard. He will be wrestled down. Holly, of course, you live.
Hey, Mom.
Send a long distance shout out to London, a place that I love. Obviously, her son, as Bernard pounds forward here.
That's awesome.
It is great. I'm sure so many people feel like that it had loved ones that never got to see it, and they will. Yeah, right, sweet. Misfire before the snap.
77 offense, 5-yard penalty.
I mean, what happens if Georgia wins and Iowa wins and Houston wins? And
it isn't impossible, that scenario.